Music plays a significant role in our lives. It is a vital part in our culture as Filipinos. Everywhere we go and whatever we do, music has been always with us. A musical day, everyone! I am Ma'am Mika Havarez, your music teacher. Join me as we continue to embark on this colorful and symphonic journey of Music 7. Welcome in our episode of First Quarter Music. Let's begin. Folk songs that greatly influence our music in some ways. It helped us look back to the culture which our ancestors handed it down and gave us a deeper understanding of the vast variety of traditions and beliefs that we have nowadays. Hello, learners! I welcome you to our first episode of Discovering the Music of the Lowlands of Luzon. Before exploring our new topic, let's have a quick review of our previous lesson. Grab your pen and paper to answer. Are you ready? Let's go! As I flash the pictures, identify the musical elements inside the box. Choose the best answer and write it on your activity notebook. An element of music that refers to loudness and softness of sound. It is dynamics. It is the horizontal succession of notes written or performed in a recognizable shape. The answer is melody. It is the highness or lowness of the sound. If your answer is pitch, you are correct. The speed at which music is played, often indicated on written compositions by a descriptive or metronome mark. The correct answer is tempo. It is the quality of musical sound or voice. The correct answer is timbre. I hope you were able to get all the correct answers. Now, are you excited to know our next lesson? I'm sure you had a great learning experience. But wait, there's more to learn. Here, we will be focusing on the folk songs from the Lowlands of Luzon. Let me show you the objectives for today's lesson. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to explain the meaning of a folk song and identify the musical characteristics of representative music from the Lowlands of Luzon. This time, let's check your background knowledge about the lesson for today. As I flash a question, identify the letter of the correct answer from the given choices. You have 5 seconds to answer each item. And when you hear this sound, that means your time is up. Let's get started! Number 1. Which of the following does not belong to the languages of the Lowlands of Luzon? A. Bicolano, B. Cuyonon, C. Kapampangan, D. Pangasinense. Time is up. If your answer is letter B, Cuyonon, you are correct. Number 2. What do you call a song written by the folk and are sung to accompany daily activities? A. Folk dance, B. Folk song, C. Liturgical music, D. Secular song. Time is up. The correct answer is letter B, folk song. Number 3. Which of the following is not a characteristic of folk songs? A. Composers and lyricists are usually unknown. B. Mood can be serious, without humor, and no purpose at all. C. Short and simple. D. sung in his or her own dialect. Time is up. The correct answer is letter B. Mood can be serious, without humor, and no purpose at all. Number 4. What country had influenced the Philippine folk songs? A. China. B. India. C. Indonesia. D. Spain. Time is up. If your answer is letter D, Spain, you are correct. Number 5. Which of the following is an example of Bicolano folk song? A. Atin ko pong singsing. B. Pamulinawen. C. Sarong banggi. D. Sitsiritsit. Time is up. The correct answer is letter C. Sarong banggi. That's great! I'm amazed of what you have already knew on this new lesson. As we proceed with our next lesson, make sure to bring your pen and notebook with you. Today, we will be amazed by the unique folk songs in the lowlands of Luzon. Let's go! Folk songs in the lowlands of Luzon have Spanish and other European influences. The melodic chants and indigenous instruments are created based on the materials available where they live. Their folk songs were also performed in one's native language, where the concepts are based on the livelihood of the community. What is a folk song? Folk songs are the traditional music of the Philippines that reflect the life of common people, mostly rural Filipinos. It is a song written by the folk and are sung to accompany daily activities such as farming, fishing, and putting the baby to sleep. Most of Philippine folk songs have Spanish and other Western influences. Traditionally passed on orally and created melodic chants and indigenous instruments based on the materials available where they live. The folk songs of Luzon lowlands are performed in the native language such as Ilocano, Pangasinense, Kapampangan, Tagalog, Bicolano, and others. Characteristics of folk songs are as follows. Short and simple in structure. Uses simple melodies. Originally passed down orally to the family and to the other members of the community. Sung in one's own dialect. Begins in one key and ends in the same key. Composers and lyricists are usually unknown. Mood can be sentimental, playful, and humorous. Simple theme that conveys the people's emotions, thoughts, and ideas. Concepts are based on nature or people's work, tradition, and culture. Either in duple meter, triple meter, or quadruple meter. Let us fill the table by classifying the folk songs according to its native language. Choose your answer from the list of songs in the box. These are some examples of the Philippine folk songs from the lowlands of Luzon. Wow! I'm amazed of our good interaction. Keep it up, class! Now, are you ready for another challenge? Here's what we have to do. Your answer may vary on this activity, but as long as it is included in the characteristics of folk music, it is correct. You may continue if you are already done with the activity. The possible answers for this activity are as follows. Wow! That's a job well done! I can see that you are really listening. From what we have discussed and you've learned, here's the last challenge for you, class. Fill in the table below with the appropriate information. Be guided by the headings in each column. The first one has been done for you so you can easily follow and understand the given instruction. I believe you're done. Good work! As a student, What is the significance of studying music of Lowlands of Luzon? I am leaving this question to you. You can answer it on your activity notebook. You did great! Keep it up! To sum up what we have discussed earlier, let's answer this activity. Here's what you need to do. Help Alvin recall what he have learned from today's lesson. Complete Alvin's statement by filling in the blanks with the appropriate information. Choose your answers in the box. The answers are: number 1, farmers. Number 2, folks. Number 3, daily activities. Number 4, orally. And number 5, instruments. Very good! I am happy that you really learned a lot from our lesson. To end our lesson for today, you need to answer the following questions. I will flash them, then choose the correct answers from the given choices. Are you ready? Let's master! Number 1. What country had influenced the Philippine folk songs? A. China. B. India. C. Indonesia. D. Spain. Time is up. The correct answer is letter D, Spain. Number 2. Which of the following does not belong to the languages of the Lowlands of Luzon? A. Bicolano. B. Cuyunon. C. Kapampangan. D. Pangasinense. Time is up. The correct answer is letter B, Cuyunon. Number 3. Which of the following is not a characteristic of folk songs? A. Composers and lyricists are usually unknown. B. Mood can be serious, without humor, and no purpose at all. C. Short and simple. D. Sung in his or her own dialect. Time is up. If your answer is letter B, you are correct. Mood can be serious, without humor, and no purpose at all. Number 4. Which of the following is an example of Bicolano folk song? A. Atin ko pong singsing. B. Pamulinawin. C. Sarong banggi. D. Sit-sirit-sit. Time is up. The correct answer is letter C, Sarong banggi. And number 5. What do you call to a song written by the folk and are sung to accompany daily activities? A. Folk dance. B. Folk song. C. Liturgical song. D. Secular music. Time is up. The correct answer is letter B, folk song. Amazing! You have shown mastery of our today's lesson. Keep doing great, class! Congratulations, learners! You were able to finish the tasks on this episode. Great job! We still have more lessons to discuss in Quarter 1, Lesson 2 in our next episode. I am your music teacher, Ma'am Nika, saying music is the strongest form of magic. Thank you for tuning in to Princesa TV. See you again!
M-A-B-E-H, Muppet!